My name is Ileana Cassiano, and today I am going to be bringing you a few tips and tricks to live a more resilient lifestyle. Without further ado, let's get started. I felt like it would be beneficial for me to define what resiliency is before I give you tips and tricks on how to be more resilient of a person. So I looked it up on Google, of course, because Google just be giving you the answers to everything. And the definition of resiliency is the capacity to recover quickly from difficult situations, or in a word, toughness. The second part of the definition is the ability to spring back into shape, or in a word, elasticity, which will segue into my first point, which is you have to be able to adapt and overcome in difficult situations, understanding that you have full and total control over your reaction to said situations. So instead of blowing up on everybody because they messed up your coffee, stay calm. Have an adult conversation with the barista. Be like, hey, this is what happened. Tip number 2, don't stress or worry about things that you have no control over. Say you are in charge of this massive event hosted outside, okay? And you looked up the weather, everything looks like it's gonna be good, you're excited about it, you got the guest list ready, you've organized all the tables and the tents and the music, and all of a sudden the day comes to and it rains. Honestly, that's a pretty difficult situation to deal with, because you're sitting here and you're like, what the freak just happened, weather? Okay, sky, way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot freak out about those situations because the sky does what it wants. You cannot control the sky. So honestly, have a contingency plan. Be proactive about it because you cannot control these things. Tip number 3, you have to be more positive. Understand that positivity, just like negativity, is contagious. I can't really tell you how many times people have come up to me or messaged me and be like, thank you so much for being positive all the time. Like, you really helped me. You made my day. Something that simple is enough for me to continue to do what I do. And it's not a chore for me. At this point, focusing on the positive really just helps me to get through. Tip number 4, dodge the victim mindset. Everybody goes through something, or everybody is actively going through something. You are not the only one. So instead of approaching people and being like, come to me, aid me, help me, fix my situation, understand that you have the power, more or less, you have the power to fix whatever it is. It is not attractive, honey, to be out here complaining all the time. Woe is me. Oh my gosh, my situation sucks. Screw whatever you have talking about. My thing is more important. I have plenty of people that come to me, message me and just let me know what's going on in their life. And I'm here for it all. But after a while, man, that thing is draining, okay? Especially when you try to give them godly advice or just general, like, this is maybe what you should do, or just offering a listening ear. And some people, you can do that for them over and over and over, and it seems like nothing ever works. Remove yourself from that situation. Take some time to you. Understand that you don't owe them anything, okay, honey? Do not become a sponge to them. And this is very hard for me to do because I want to help everybody. If somebody comes to me with a problem, I'm like, okay, boom, let's find a solution. And even if they are stuck in that circumstance or they are stuck in that situation, I feel like it is my duty to help them and see them through to the end. Some people, you have to be like, okay, I've given you my ears, I have given you my advice, I have said everything that I need to say about this situation. It is time for you to take action, because I cannot take action for you. And if you want to continue to be the victim in this situation, okay, cool. Tip number 5, you have to set goals, okay? Or learn something new. You have to get to a point where you are focusing collectively on all of your pillars. And if you focus on just one, everything else will fall apart. Find your weakness, work on that weakness, develop it until it becomes a strength so that you can have no weakness. Number 6, know when to take a break. A lot of people, when they get really excited about something, they just take it all in and they try to do everything all at once and just gung-ho. You know, you'll have somebody getting in shape. They're going to the gym every day for 3 hours and they're doing an hour of cardio. And all of a sudden, after a week, they hit this burnout because they're just tired. Duh. Take it moment by moment, day by day. Take your time, do your research to grow and develop, and understand that this is not a 1 to 2 day journey. This is not a quick fix. This is not putting a band-aid on something that is in need of surgery, okay? This is a long and drawn out process, developing the fullness of you, the fullness of your complete and total potential. Tip number 7, keep your insides clean. What I mean by that is, maybe instead of eating that burger from Mickey D's, have some fruit, have some veggies, cook your own meal. Take the time aside and focus on your well-being, inside and out. Don't go to the store hungry. Take care of you, honey. You will feel better. You will look better. That acne that you are struggling with will go away, okay? Take care of you. Tip number 8, sleep, please. Sleep is very important. If you read up on any sleep studies or something like that, some people will say, oh, you can't function properly unless you've had 14 hours of sleep at this age. And I'm like,
who has time to sleep for 14 hours, okay?
So honestly, I would say hit for that 8. After 8, I'm a fully functioning human being. At 7 or 6, I'm struggling. It used to not be that way. I used to wake up tired as all get out for the first, 20, 30 minutes, jump in the shower, splash some water on my face after 5 hours of sleep, and I'm ready to go. But I made less good decisions doing that. Instead of having water or a smoothie in the morning, I was drinking sugary coffee and energy drinks that would help me get through the day. That's not necessarily keeping yourself clean, is it? No. If you get the proper amount of sleep, that will help you make the right decisions throughout the day, keeping yourself clean, staying positive. It's very, very easy to fall into a negative mindset if you do not have sleep. And with that being said, try to go to bed earlier. Nobody said that you needed to lay in bed and binge watch shows until 11 p.m. Develop good friendships and good relationships with people who you know are going to support you. And that doesn't mean support you in your stupidity and support you while you're doing stupid stuff, because you will find people who will support you no matter what, okay? You have to find people who are going to call you out, who are not afraid of that confrontation, because they understand that their friendship and their bond with you is so strong that no matter what they say, no matter how hard that truth is, they will say it to you because they care about you that much. And I wanted to share a quote from a book that I've actually been reading called Chasing Excellence. It says, sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but you've actually been planted. Embrace whatever adversity and hard coming that has been shot at you. And instead of wallowing in self-pity, that victim mindset, staying up all night thinking about it, focus on developing the courage, the motivation, and the resilience to push through whatever that situation is. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And you didn't need anybody to tell you that, honey. But if you clicked on this video, you probably did. So here I am telling you, don't allow the adversities of today and the challenges that you are facing define who you are. Get up earlier, go to bed earlier, cook your own meals, learn something new, develop that optimistic mindset. Decide that instead of complaining about a situation, you will work towards the solution, or just do something as simple as focus on the positives. That's all she wrote, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found it motivating and encouraging. If it did, please leave a comment below and just let me know which one of these tips you feel like you need to work on the most. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe and follow me on all of the social medias. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.